Hi guys. Now I know it's quite a tough time to know how to stay physically active. You might not want to leave the house or you might be in self-isolation. So I'm going to put together weekly follow along exercise videos for those of you who have neurological conditions to complete at home. You won't need much to complete this week's video. A chair, a tin of some sort, I think I used furniture polish, a ball, so that could be a tennis ball, hockey ball, golf ball, and a strap of some sort. So I used a belt. Once you're comfortable and sitting up straight, I'm going to begin with some small shoulder circles. Just try and get bigger each one you do, get everything moving. And then moving on to some neck rotations. Each time you do it, just try and feel a little stretch. Hold each one for a second. We're going to expand that into a full body rotation. Just reaching, using one hand onto the opposite knee. We're going to move into a little bit of upper body work now. Bring your hands across your body, keep them nice and low to start with. So when you're doing these, feel free to use one hand to help the other. Then bring your hands parallel to the ground, so we're lifting them a bit higher. And now we're reaching right up and across our body. Don't worry if you can't do any of these, just go with what you're personally able to do. And we're just going to place our palms flat together. Start stretching our wrists off a little bit. Now if you find you've got really tight hands or wrists, take as much time as you need to do these. Clasp your hands together and make some waves. Really straightforward, just getting the hands moving. Now forearm on your lap, make a stop sign and use your opposite hand to pull the fingers back for a really nice deep stretch down through your forearms and wrists. You may wish to pause the video here and take up to 2 minutes to stretch each hand off. Just pick up your can. We're going to start with our forearms on our laps, passing it from hand to hand, and keep a nice firm grip in it. Hopefully you won't drop it. Just rotating your palms to the roof as you do it. Now we're going to do the same thing with our hands up, so our arms are parallel to the ground. Then once we've done a few of those, we're going out to the side, reaching as we go. And that's it for our upper body work. You might want to pause the video here and repeat that 2 to 3 times. We're going to move into some lower body and core work now. Just make sure you're sitting up straight. Breathe out, slouch, look down, and then sit up tall as you breathe in. This is obviously really good for seated posture. Make sure that you are engaging your core muscles whilst you do this. And once you've done that, hands on your hips, and you're going to shuffle your butt cheeks forward in the chair. It does look a little bit daft, but you should feel the muscles down your side and your core and obliques working as you do so. Once you've reached the front of the chair, shuffle backwards. Right, once you've done a couple of lengths of the chair, so to speak, want hands on your lap and you're just going to push forward into half a stand. So this is a progression for sit to stand. Some of you, this might be the most that you're able to do. That is absolutely fine. From there, hands still on your lap or on the arms of the chair, you're going to push up to full sit to stand using your arms to help. And then last of all, hands out in front or by your side, you're going to sit to stand using the strength of your legs alone. So don't worry if you can't manage all of the progressions here, just go with what you're able to do. And the final section will be for our ankles and lower legs. We're going to start with some feet shuffles, lifting your heel, taking it out to the side, and then lifting your toes and taking them out to the side. Now for some of you, you may need to use a hand to help, or you may be in a splint. Don't worry and just try and get as much movement as you can, it will have a benefit. We'll move on to some heel toe lifts now. If you want to make this more difficult, pull your feet closer in towards the chair. If you want to make it easier, take them further out. Then I'm just going to go for quad extensions, so straightening your legs. Try and keep your toes pulled back, don't let your feet drop. I'm going to move on to one of the bigger, more important exercises of the day, so it's a calf stretch. Now grab your strap, whatever you're using, loop it around your foot, lift your leg, pulling your toes back. Now this might be a really big stretch down the back of your legs and your calves and hamstrings. I would encourage you to hold it for maybe up to 2 minutes per side. It will really help with common issues like drop foot. Once you've done that, grab your ball and you're just going to finish off with a little bit of foam rolling. So set the ball underneath your upper legs, that can be your hamstrings or your glutes. Roll around until you find some tight bits in your muscle, and then just straighten your legs and bring them back for up to 10 repetitions. This might be a little bit tender, but it should help loosen your muscles off quite a lot. For those of you who get massage regularly, you'll know the feeling. Hopefully you enjoyed that and you feel energized for having done it. And just to remind you how important it is to look after yourself throughout all of this. Thanks for taking the time to complete that with me. Let us know how you found it.